Hi.
A few minutes, haven't you?
Well.
You haven't got anything on the other screen. Hello! Welcome to another super week of Youth Live!
We're in. We're ready. Yes. We're superheroes. This is what it's all about. I'm wearing some glasses this week.
The Gulk is back.
They are fake, so don't worry. I'm not blind.
He just, do you know when he was younger, he used to actually poke his eyes in the hopes that he would go blind and need glasses. I mean, I'm
not blind, just blind enough to get some glasses.
I mean, I'm worried. It's concerning, but it's
fine.
Something
that happened, but it's in the past. We'll keep it there.
He doesn't need glasses still.
We're going to come straight in with a bit of hard-hitting news for you. How have you been enjoying the Zooms? As we always say every week.
Zoom meetings, Monday 7:30, years 13 plus, 2 years 10, and...
Ooh. And on the Thursdays of 7:30 plus till 9:30, no? What's the timings? 7:30 on, basically, you are going to have a great time years 10 to year 7, or year 7 to year 10, either way you do it.
Year 7 to year 9, babe. Year 7 to year 9.
I meant, sorry. Carry on. Anyway, yes, you are going to enjoy it. Please make sure you're going along. It's amazing to be seeing you guys meeting together and just having a fun time with each other. We've heard some great stories of people having fun times and enjoying each other over Zoom.
Fantastic. And we also want to remind you that there is church live every week at live.welcomechurch.online.
Oh, you remember that very well, can I say?
I did.
We have not even got it written down, so that is perfect remembering right there.
And that is at 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock and another meeting at 6 o'clock in the evening. So you can join anytime you like. It's a really blessed time to get together with your church online and be part of the main service.
Thumbs up in the comments if you have been coming. Get on the thumbs up. Guys, we have an amazing night planned for you. We have a couple of talks from Ben Corb in a bit.
Legend.
3 split into 3. And then we have a few games. They're going to be enjoyable. We even have a Taskmaster-ish quiz on later on. But for now, we are going to do the fabled Kahoot. Let's do it. Alright, Kahoot's in. Number is 80196. Get your name, get your code.
80196.
Yes.
Log in, get in there now.
Get involved.
Come on, you can do it.
Whoa, yes.
Yeah, want to see who's going to be the first in? Can't see any of you yet. Where are you?
Where are you?
Oh, there we go. Night
Oh,
Monkey.
Night Monkey's back in from last week.
Fantastic.
Oh, the purple ball. And not Cameron. I'm sure that's Cameron. Oh, Smesmots?
Smesmots. That's an interesting name.
Sneezmot?
Oh,
maybe.
Grimewood. There he is. Bugs Bunny. Lisa Tully.
Come on.
Yeah, who else?
Jen B, Mini Corbs, Thomas White, Bugs Bunny, Corbs the best. Who's that? Lily B. Come on now. I've already done it. Come on now. Mouse Petunia. Oh, what's up?
What's up? East side, west
Oh,
side.
the other Grime.
Yeah.
Oh, look, if I sit up properly in this, hello.
What? I don't know.
I'm so tall. I'm
Slow Jim. We got slow. And Dean.
Dean.
Boom cut.
Dean.
Boom.
Boom cut.
Love that.
All right. Oh, Noah Humphreys is in. I'm pretty sure I'm not in, but I am in.
30 people. Is there anyone else that's wanting to...
YOLO Bush.
Oh, hey, YOLO Bush. How you doing?
West Side YOLO Bush.
Looking good.
Still winning.
Still winning.
Don't worry, they're still winning.
I haven't seen any coronavirus yet,
M Butterfly A.
Well,
what does that mean? Mabluffly A?
Mabluffly A. Laura, don't worry, we're waiting for you. Are you in yet?
Come on now. We've got 32. We want to hit 35 or else.
Yeah,
guys, we're going to cry. Lucy might cry. We've added a person, but we've gone down. We've stayed the same numbers. How does this work? Come on, guys. Okay, hi, it's me, Rion.
Oh, she's not in yet. Laura's not in yet. We need to wait for Laura. She's saying, wait for me. Come on, Laura. Well, there she is.
Hey,
there she is. Awesome.
Right. Anybody else want to join in before we start? We're going to do a 10-second count to the downs.
10.
Oh, Sylvester's in.
9.
That was a very
8.
sly little
7.
slide in there.
6. 5. 4. 3.
2. 1. All right, we're coming in. If you're joining us, enjoy the quiz. You will have fun.
Superheroes again. 10 questions.
Who is this? This is a bit harder this week. You need to work out who is that.
Oh, I think I know this one. I actually do know this one.
Don't say it then. It's the green circle.
No.
Oh, I just said it.
Get away.
Oh no. Come on now. Get your answers in. Quick and fast. Is it the Hulk? Is it Green Goblin? Is it Green Lantern? Is it the green circle?
Like Hulk. Gulk.
Lucy loves the Hulk. She's Gulk.
She's Gulk. Hulk girl.
Girly Hulk. Oh, only 22 of you out of 34.
No,
Come on. Well done, guys.
Green Lantern.
Green to the lantern.
I knew that one. So excited.
Alright, who's up in first? Not Cameron. Well done.
Fabulous. Who have we got next?
The purple ball in second.
What movie is this?
Ooh. Is it Captain America?
Is it Iron Man?
Is it Avengers?
Endgame.
Oh, which film is it? You choose right now. Very quickly, get your votes in. You've only got 18 seconds left.
What is the answer? I don't really know. I mean, I can see some characters I recognise in there, but I don't know what the film is.
There are definitely quite a few that I recognise,
yeah.
but I don't know who they are.
What is the answer? You've got 4 seconds. Captain America. Well, he was at the front, so that was a little clue, wasn't it?
Very true. He was right there, right in your faces. D-Den slided up. Thomas White in second. Come on. What's up in fourth? And Lisa Tooley.
We love Lisa Tooley.
Up 12 paces is F. Is the highest climber for this round. Let's get on.
Fantastic. Next question. Question 3. What superhero is this?
Is it Electro?
Is it Iceman?
Is it Phantom?
Is it Frozone?
Oh,
well, I know it's definitely not one of them because I know who that one is, if you see what I mean. Well, but I can't tell you.
Your pointing makes it work and tells people.
I don't think so because I'm doing it both sides, you know. I'm like, I know who it is.
Is it this one or is it this one or is it that? It's Iceman!
I know Frozone because he is in Incredibles.
He is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Good. I can't remember who plays him.
I don't know.
Samuel Jackson or something like that. Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. Crack on. Who's winning? Oh, what's up? You're on fire with a streak of 3 answers correct, Mundo.
Lisa Tooley moving up there too. Who is this?
Who is it? Oh,
is it the Beast?
Is it the Abomination?
Is it the Roar?
Is it the Goblin?
I literally have no clue.
You choose. It's from that film, from that place. You know what I mean.
No. But you know, I'm actually...
you genuinely don't know who this is?
Completely clueless.
Well,
I mean, it looks like...
a bluey purple skin with bluey purple hair.
To me, it looks like Beauty and the Beast guy.
It does.
In black and white.
The Beast?
But I don't really know.
Yes.
Oh!
The Beast!
Yes!
Yes, go on. The beast is in. This is a quiz that I made this week. Oh, Lily B sliding in with the 4 answers right. What's up at the top with Cameron in first place? Let's crack on to the next one.
Next
5 out of
question.
10. 5 more questions to get to the top.
Who is this?
Who is it? Quicksilver.
Oh, I know this one.
Chrono.
Phantom or Flash.
Oh, who do you reckon? I know which one this is, but that's mainly because I made the quiz. Only 22 of you have answered. Come on, let's get your answers in quick and fast.
I know because I think I've seen a snippet of this film.
Oh, have you? Only a snippet?
Yeah, I think I really need to brush up on my superhero knowledge, you know.
Well done to all
Quicksilver, well
who
done.
Have said that. All right.
Oh!
5 players have hit a 3 streak. Not Cameron.
And F
You're
is
still
moving
up
on
top.
whoever that
well
is.
done.
Well
and YOLO
done.
Bush.
Nice. Next one. Is Magneto the first villain of X-Men? Yes or no?
A simple yes or no for you this week.
I mean,
what do you think?
I feel like the answer is yes, but that's only because I have very limited knowledge of X-Men.
Oh, I know a bit, but I'm not sure. Genuinely didn't know this one.
Didn't you?
I didn't. I got it wrong when I answered.
There you go.
8.
Oh, that's wrong.
He is not. And I'm going to answer, we don't know who was. Because it's lost in time and space.
If you know, put it in the comments.
In the comments right now. Could not know, but we do know it's not right.
Such a vague question.
It is a vague question. But you lost.
One. Dr. Shaw, thanks, D-Den. Okay, which superhero is this? We've got Batman.
Is it The Flash?
Or Superman?
Or is it Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, I like it. I actually did know this one too. I'm really proud of myself.
Did you? Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I did know this.
He's a handsome
because
man.
Because he kind of looks like me wearing these glasses. Oh, it is Superman.
It is Superman.
Oh, yes.
Also, hi, Mary Crawley.
Hey,
hi.
Mary.
Right.
Not Cameron. Still up in first.
Winning.
F in second. D-Den sliding up into third.
Right, what is
this superhero's secret identity? Is it Barry Andrew?
I can't say that one.
Eobard Thwani.
Thank you. Wally West.
Is it John Allen?
I've not a clue. But you might
Lauren
know.
Brown. What do you mean? That's not a superhero. He's a reporter.
You'll have to ask Ben about this one because I have no
Wally
clue.
West
Wally
is
West.
number. That is the identity
of Flash, is it?
One of Flash's.
There you go.
Only one of them. Don't tell anybody.
Apparently, there's many
the Flash is
people.
trying to hide.
There's many people who've played the Flash, and this is something.
One of.
Yeah, cool. Next question.
Not Cameron, F, and Lily B hitting that top 3.
Lily B knows it.
Oh, come on.
Sweet.
Alright, we've got 2 more questions, guys. Who is the villain in the 2011 movie?
Ooh. Oh.
Is it
That's Green Lantern
Parallax?
again, isn't it? So
Yes.
who's his...
Who is the villain in the movie? Is it Parallax?
Is it... I can't say any. It's
Sinestro?
Sinestro.
Is it Kilowag?
Kilowag.
Or there isn't one?
I'd rather not Kilowag.
You tell me, and I will answer.
I don't know what the answer is.
You gotta
At
tell
all.
us. Oh, it is Parallax. Kilo.
I love it.
Wow.
Kilo,
Lily B
Kilowag.
smashing up there into second place with a 3. Let's hope, let's pray she can get into first and knock Cameron
Lily.
off that top space.
Push him off that podium.
How many Earths are supposed to be in the multiverse? Is there 24?
Is there 67?
Is there 616?
Is there too many to count?
You need to answer. We need to know. You tell us, and we'll tell you if it's right or wrong.
I've got a question for you.
Oh.
What is a multiverse?
It's in Marvel. Ben, what is a multiverse?
Lots of different universes.
Lots of different
There you
universes
go.
in a ball.
In a ball?
True.
I'm going to say it's in a ball.
In a space of time.
In a space.
Oh, there are too many to count, and 18
Well
of you have got that right.
done. I'm
Well done.
impressed.
Give yourself a clap on the back. Let's see our podium. In third place, we have F.
Well done,
Give
F.
F a clap. Give F a
Who's
clap.
next?
Second, not Cameron.
That means
Which place. Let's give them a clap. Lily B! Well done! We are ecstatic for you, Lily B. Well done for smashing into first place there. You deserved it with 4 right answers in a row. F, reveal yourself.
Who is F?
Well done. Well done. All right. We are going to crack on right now into the first of our 3-part series tonight with the one and only Ben Corbett.
Over to you, Ben.
Hi guys, great to see you. I'm out on my daily exercise on what has got to be one of the true wonders of the modern world. Yeah, it's the one, it's the only, it's the Basingstoke Canal. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, I'm out on my daily exercise, and I thought I'd just let you know today about a new initiative that we at Welcome Church are running. It's called Welcome Church Goes Around the World, and what we are trying to do is, as a church, we're trying to use our daily exercise to walk, run or cycle around the world. That's over 24,000 miles. Why are we doing this? Well, I believe it's good to be fit, but also there's a fantastic local charity in Woking called Your Sanctuary that helps with the victims of domestic violence and domestic abuse, and they're, as with many charities, struggling a bit at the moment for funding as people's purses are tightened up, and we'd just really like to bless them by raising money for them in this way. And also, we believe what they do is really good and really vital, and especially at a time like this where there is a likelihood that there may be a rise in cases of domestic violence and abuse with so many people locked down together. So what can you do? Well, get out, get on your bikes, get out walking or running and start ticking up those miles. Record them, send in your sweaty selfies to Welcome Church and to the Welcome Youth Instagram page so we can get a tab on where you're doing and maybe post some of those. And also, why don't you raise some money? Why don't you give some money to the appeal? We'd like to raise at least £1 for every mile run. And then why don't you go out and get some sponsorship? Get some additional money. Maybe set yourself some challenges over the next few weeks to say, I'm going to do so many miles a week to help raise money for this fantastic charity. We'd really love to bless them and help them out in this challenging time. I'm going to come back in a few minutes and talk about the story of David and Goliath. I hope it's going to really bless you, but for now I'm handing you back to Noah and Lucy, and I'm going to go on my run. Cheers.
Hello, welcome back. Ben, thank you very much for that first part. Guys, don't forget, Around the World.
So we have put a link and an email address to the GoFundMe page for Around the World for Welcome Church. So if you want to give any money there, you can. And if you do manage to get out and run or cycle or walk any distance, then please make sure you email it in to the email address, which is also in the description below the video, which is aroundtheworld at allwelcomechurch.com or something. I can't remember it, but yeah, it's
Around the World at allwelcome.com.
Is underneath the video. So
like that.
Anyway, if
make sure you get it. Make sure you get the right one.
If you look there, it'll be there. I've already done a couple of miles. We went for a nice walk the other day, so we sent that in. Yeah, it's really nice to get out and about as well.
We all know everyone wants to get out. So if you're going to do it for a good cause. Get out, use your bike, go for a run. Even if you go for a walk, get your total in, get the email. It's underneath. You know it. It's in the link in the chat right now. It is around the world at allwelcome.uk. I am no good at remembering things, even though we have half of it written down in front of us. I'm going to take these glasses off because they are really hurting. This is me. Hello.
Fantastic. Right, we're going to move on to the next part of our stream tonight, which is the Stupid Challenge.
Ben Haler, over to you, sir.
Hello and welcome to this week's Stupid Challenge. This week we have bombs so that someone's planted around the garden, and our heroes must defuse them. They have 1 minute to defuse the bombs, or kaboom. Whoever collects the most bombs or does it in the shortest amount of time will be our winner. But they cannot drop the bombs or boom. So, that's a lot of devastation, isn't it? Well, let's re-meet our heroes who plan to stop it. The big friendly Ginge and Gulk.
Time for some teleporting.
Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hey, you're wearing my leotard.
You're wearing my super costume! Oh no! So, now we've met our contestant, let's head over to the first attempt from the Gulk. Ring, 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 ring.
Oh, my secret banana phone. Hello? Oh, Mr. Mayor. A bomb? You needed to fuse? There are 5 of them? I'm on it. I'll see you later.
That was a really impressive run. Completely explosive, or not so, as the case might be. So, let's see our next contestant.
Bring, bring. Hello? Hi, Mr. Mayor. How you doing? Yeah, I'm good, thank you. How are you? Bombs? Why don't you lead with this? Well, now? How many? 5? Bombs? Where? No! I'm ready. I really messed up.
This week we had a clear winner, which was Gulk. What? Come on, man, you could have done better than that.
I tried my flipping hardest.
You're really slow.
Oh.
And you're scared of bombs.
I am scared of bombs.
Yeah.
They're
So-
quite scary.
Thanks for joining us this week, and back to the live stream.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Yes, I'll win again!
Well, Lucy, what I want you to do for us right now, because you won, I'd love you to show us your teleporting skills.
Well, unfortunately...
Go on! 3, 2, 1.
I can't,
You're still here?
unfortunately, I saved that especially for challenges.
Only for challenges.
So I
okay.
can't do it right
so 2
now.
weeks in a row you can do it on challenges, but you can't do it right now.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Alright. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I am a dead person. I'm a ghost right now.
Yeah, look.
Straight through.
Straight through him.
Oh, look. Guys, it's amazing to have you all here. We are going to crack on to Ben number 2.
Part 2.
Woo.
Hey everybody, great to see you. We're going to carry on talking about the life of David today, and we're going to explore one of probably the most famous tales from the Old Testament. Yeah, we're going to look at David and Goliath, this classic story of a little shepherd boy facing up to a massive giant. What is the story of David and Goliath? Well, it's set during a war that the Israelites are having with the Philistines. We know that the Philistines are the enemy of the people of God, which are Israel. And during this time in the ancient Middle East, it was quite common for a champion to go forward and fight a battle on behalf of their respective army. And the Philistines had a champion, and his name was Goliath. He was this huge giant of a man. He stood incredibly taller than everyone else. His armor was heavier and stronger than anyone else's. And he knew it. He knew how strong he was. He knew how powerful he could be. And he stood out day upon day, facing across a valley to the camp of the Israelites, calling them out, saying, "Come on, send forward a champion to take on me." And the Israelites were incredibly afraid of this man. They quaked in their boots. In fact, their king, King Saul, who himself was a big man, he was nowhere to be seen. There was no way he was going out to go and fight this Goliath, which is wrong. Saul should have been the champion of Israel. He was God's anointed king, and secondly, he stood head and shoulders above the rest of the people. He himself was probably a giant of a man, but yet he was full of fear. And David at the time was not a soldier. He was still a boy. He was still a shepherd looking after his father's sheep, but his father had sent him to the front lines of the battle with some supplies for his older brothers who were fighting there. And hearing about this Philistine, he says these strange words. He said, who's this man that he dares defy the armies of the God of Israel? And that's interesting. David knew exactly who God was, and he was not afraid. And so he said, well, I will go and fight this man. Saul got wind of it, and so he invited David into his presence, said, okay, don't go and fight him, but put on my armor. And you get this comical stage of the story where David is there in a shield that's far too big for him, and you can imagine a breastplate that probably goes down to his knees. I don't know if any of you ever, when you were young children, ever put on any of your parents' clothes, but when it happens, when you see, say, a 6-year-old child in their mum or dad's shirt, they just look dwarfed in it. They look absolutely tiny, and David probably looked a bit clownish in Saul's armor. And we pick the story up here where I'm reading from 1 Samuel 17, and David's talking to Saul, and he says, Saul, I cannot go in these because I'm not used to them. So he took off all his armor, and he took his staff in his hand, a simple shepherd's staff, chose 5 smooth stones from the stream, put them in the pouch of his shepherd's bag, and with his sling in his hand approached the Philistine. That's Goliath. Meanwhile, the Philistine, with his shield bearer in front of him, kept coming closer to David. He looked David over and saw that he was little more than a boy, glowing with health and handsome, and he despised him. And he said to David, am I a dog that you would come to me with sticks? And the Philistine cursed David by his gods. Come here, he said, and I'll give your flesh to the birds and the wild animals. David said to the Philistine, you come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands, and I will strike you down and cut off your head. This very day I will give the carcasses of the Philistine army to the birds and the wild animals, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel. All those gathered here will know that it is not by sword or spear that the Lord saves, for the battle is the Lord's, and he will give all of you into our hands." As the Philistine moved closer to attack him, David ran quickly towards the battle line to meet him. Reaching into his bag and taking out a stone, he slung it and struck the Philistine on the forehead. The stone sank into his forehead, and he fell face down on the ground. So David triumphed over the Philistine with a sling and a stone. An amazing story of this shepherd boy, knowing that the God of Israel was on his side, defeating the giant Goliath. We're going to explore the story in a little bit, but for now I'm just going to hand you back to Noah and Lucy. See you later.
Yes, thank you, Ben.
Isn't that amazing to know that God is always on your side, no matter what you are going through? He's always with you, fighting for you. Awesome. Fantastic. So, over to our next part. We have got a challenge, a bit like Taskmaster's show.
We don't know what it is. Ben, what have we got?
So, look at that. It's got a
little B for Ben.
on it. Let's open it up.
Right. Can I read it?
Yeah.
Alright, it says... You have 1 minute to make out of a piece of paper that is laying in front of you
Oh, yeah.
the perfect circle. You may use no implements other than yourself. The time starts when Noah says, "Oh, cheeky Ben."
What do you have to
When
say?
Noah says, "Baba da booey!"
I'm gonna make it. Oh, is that the biggest circle or is just the perfectest circle? This is going so wrong!
Perfect circle is what it says.
This is terrible! This is terrible!
Sheets.
Oh my word! Oh my word! This is so terrible. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna just. Is that licking technique working for you? Shall I try
It's not really,
it?
no.
Oh my
Okay,
days, it's good.
guys, get your votes in. Who do you reckon's going to win? Who do you reckon's going to win?
It's just, it's getting worse.
Lucy's
Now it's
no
got a
good
divot out
at
of it.
this. Lucy's no
You're really
good
bad.
at this.
Okay, right, I'm going to do this really carefully.
Lucy, you won the
really
last
slow.
challenge. I'm going to win this one.
Really slow. Come on. Oh no, it's alright. It's getting smaller and
How
smaller.
long have we got, Ben?
5.
Oh,
No, you're kidding. No! Oh my word!
Okay, get your votes in right now.
Oh.
My circle versus Lucy's circle.
I don't know.
My circle. Who has the most? Mine's more of an oval. than
Mine's more of a
anything.
circle, but it's got a little
A
tip
little
on
tittle.
it. Love a good tittle. It's got a little tittle on it. Oh dear.
Right, can't believe it. Who do you think wins? We're going to give you 10 seconds. Get your votes in. The one with the most votes is going to win. We will check the votes. So I've got 1 for me, 2
I've
for
got
me,
2,
3 for me.
No, I've got
4 for me.
No.
4 for me. 4. Lucy's got
2,
2.
3.
5 for me. 6 for me. 7 for me. 8 for me.
Oh,
Oh! Come on!
I think we have a clear
9,
winner.
10, 11,
But it's the
12.
same people putting it.
We didn't say you couldn't vote twice.
Oh, right. Okay.
Thank you very much. I
give
take
it to
this
you.
victory with gladness. I love all of you for voting for me. Do you know who does suck? Those people who didn't vote for me.
No, do you know who does
Lauren
suck?
Brown.
You.
Oh, Dee-Dee!
You suck.
I'm really sad with you right now. Can't believe
I got
that.
more youth leaders on my side. Woohoo!
Yeah,
right.
but youth leaders suck.
Fantastic. That was a silly challenge. I wonder what next week's will be. So, now we're going to go over to Ben for his last part of his talk.
Make sure you get back after. We have an amazing leaders, and we've put youth leaders challenge on for this. And then we've also got, straight after Ben's talk, we've got a worship song from Mel, which is absolutely awesome. So get ready to praise God where you are.
Over to you, Ben.
Wonderful. Well, welcome back, guys. It's great to see you again. we're just going to explore that story of David and Goliath a little bit and open it up and see how we can apply it to maybe our current situation. In fact, Steve spoke about this a few weeks ago at church, and it was brilliant. So can I really encourage you, if you get a chance, I know many of you have the spare time at the moment, go and check out his sermon on David and Goliath. It's on our church website, allwelcome.uk. And hey, why not join us this Sunday for church online? It's been great the last few weeks, so encouraging to come together to hear some really encouraging teaching that helps us during this time, but also have a sense of community even when we are online. I wonder, what are some of the Goliaths that you're facing at the moment? For some of you, it may be apprehension or uncertainty about your futures. You may not know when or whether you're going back to school. For those of you in your A-levels or GCSEs, there may be a sense of uncertainty about what your exam grades are going to be and what that means for your future. For others of us, it may be that we're struggling with our emotional well-being at the moment. Being inside all day, being stuck between the same four walls with our family members, that may not be the easiest thing, and we may be struggling to see a light at the end of this tunnel. For others of you, it may be the noise of the news that is all consuming in a way and seems overwhelmingly negative. Only just today, I read that we may be experiencing some sort of social restriction for the rest of the year. There's a great deal of uncertainty ahead. For others of you, it may be the people you're surrounded with. Perhaps you're in a home that's not a pleasant environment to be in, and it feels like you're facing a real enemy at the moment. For others, it may be something deeper in your heart, something that is stopping you from experiencing the joy and the love of God. Whatever it is, I want us to be encouraged by the story of David and Goliath, and I want us to know that God can overcome these giants. What I love about the story of David and Goliath is it's the story of a champion taking on another champion. You know, when people apply the story of David and Goliath to their current lives, they often think of themselves as the David, having to overcome this great big Goliath. In fact, if you read any of the self-help literature that's out there, or any of the Be a Better You kind of videos or streams that you may see online, it's all about how you can overcome your fears, how you can overcome your anxieties, how you can take steps to conquer that Goliath that stands in your way. Well, can I encourage you today that that's not the story of the Christian faith? The story of the Christian faith is about our champion, Jesus, who overcame the great Goliaths on our behalf. Jesus, who went to die on a cross for us, that we would know what it is to be sons and daughters of the Most High God. And you know, because of what he did, the Bible says he dwells within us. It says that our bodies are like a temple for his Spirit. And there's a great verse. It says this in 1 John 4 verse 4. It says, "Greater is he that is in you," that's Jesus, the Spirit of God within you, "than he who is in the world." So whatever the Goliaths are that you are facing at the moment, whatever they may be, however insurmountable they may seem, know that Jesus who is within you is greater than them. Know that, like how David destroyed the Goliath on behalf of the nation of Israel, Jesus can destroy the Goliaths in your lives. He will overcome them. And he will walk with you through whatever battles you may be facing. Please don't hear me wrong. It's not that being a Christian means that we don't face hardships. Actually, sometimes the opposite may be true. Is that whatever hardships we face, whatever battles we may have to fight, we have a great victor and champion on our side who will fight those battles with us and for us. That's really encouraging isn't it? Sometimes we can feel so helpless. Well, there's another thing I want to pick up about the story is when David comes to Saul, he tells Saul about how he helps look after his sheep and how he is used to fighting off wolves and lions and bears in order to look after his sheep. You know, right now, I feel like a bit of a sheep sometimes. If you ever look at a sheep in a field, one of the overwhelming characteristics about sheep is that they're very helpless. Sheep don't have that many defenses. They're not that scary, actually. They normally, if you run at them, will run away bleating. Well, Jesus, being that greater David, he compares himself to a good shepherd. And he says, I am the good shepherd, and I lay down my life for my sheep. Know that all the bears and the lions and the wolves that may come into our lives and that we may be helpless against, you know, as we look out at coronavirus and the world out there, there's not much that you and I can actually do to stop this seeming tidal wave of crisis coming upon ourselves. We can feel a bit like a sheep, but our shepherd is powerful. And he is willing to lay down his life to look after us. In fact, he will spend everything he has as God gave his son everything he had because he so loved this world. So my final verse that I want to leave you with today is this. It says in 1 Peter 5 verse 7, cast all of your anxieties on him, that greater David, that good shepherd, because he cares for you. However helpless you may be feeling, however great the Goliaths may seem that you're facing, cast them upon Jesus. Lift that burden off of your shoulders and let him carry it. He is powerful and greater than all of those. We're going to sing a song now, or in fact Mel's going to lead us through a song, and it's a song some of you may know from New Day. We sang it this last year and a few times before. It's called Greater Than It All. Jake Isaac sung it, and it's a fantastic song where it just explains how Jesus is greater than everything else we can come up against. He is our champion. And what a fantastic champion to have. So as we sing these words, can I encourage you to take all of those worries, all of those anxieties, all of those burdens that you're carrying and cast them upon him because he cares for you. Love you guys loads. Let's have a great time now as we just sing to God and thank him that Jesus is greater than it all.
I fix my eyes upon the cross. I'm reaching out with all I've got. I'm letting go to start again. I need your love, that's why I'm here.
Wow, thank you so much, Mel. That was absolutely brilliant. I know at the moment I'm definitely having my up days and down days, not being able to go to school and see the children that I teach and things like that.
I struggle with not seeing people generally.
Yeah.
I like to see people.
Yeah, but it's just so good to know that we have our hope to hold on to, that is Jesus, and that He is fighting for us and He is always with us. Just like Daniel, God was with Daniel when he was fighting David. Sorry,
I'm pretty sure
God was he was with David when he was fighting Goliath. But it's just good to know that He is always with us, and there's nothing that we can do to change that. It's brilliant. So Noz is just going to pray for us, and then we have got the Youth Leaders Challenge. Woohoo! Can't wait for that. Would you like to pray for us, Noz?
Yes, I will. Lord, I thank You so much that You are our rock. Thank You that You are the lad that we can stand upon, Lord. Thank You, Lord, that there is no one greater than You, Lord Jesus. Thank You that even in the hard times, You fight for us, Lord Jesus. Even in the good times, You are there helping us and guiding us, Father. I thank You so much. As You were there with David, You're with us always, Lord God. And I thank You that You are our fighter. You are the one we can put our trust in, our hope in, and all we are, we can put in You, Lord Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Well done. You didn't say the wrong name.
I didn't. I also said that Jesus was a lad halfway through as well.
Love that. Fantastic. Well, over to our last little segment, and then we will be saying goodbye. Our lovely youth leaders have taken part in a ridiculous challenge this week. So over to you. Thank you so much for taking part.
Yeah, buddy.
Save water, save the planet, the most valuable resource after printering. I accept the youth challenge of being as green as possible in 2 minutes.
Hey, welcome youth! So we've been nominated for the challenge this week.
We are going to be so much better than the kids workers.
Hello, welcome youth. This is my green video challenge.
Is there more? Okay, now it's my turn. This will make me all green inside.
Fortunately, I love the colour green.
Nara and Lucy have said that we can basically kind of do whatever we want.
Just for your amusement and enjoyment.
I am aiming to particularly beat Crispy and Lisa Tullier. You're going down.
My 2-minute timer.
It's our time, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Bring on the carpet.
Oh.
I am not screwing now.
Okay.
Oh, it's got...
I don't know. More or not?
This is grim. The Corbett household does not get cleaned enough.
I knew keeping this would come in handy.
Right, don't unroll.
How long have I got left?
You've got 45 seconds.
Left?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
This is way worse than I thought it would be.
Let me get something for your toes. There we are. As green as possible.
Oh, my eyes. I think my eyes.
Stop down, Lisa. I want you gonna get.
Anyway, Scarlett, back to homeschooling. Let's go.
Oh. Success. What, are you still filming?
Alright, get your votes in. That was hilarious. We have had some votes for Kezia to win in the comments. What do you think?
did say that she would win on the cute factor. I did say Joel would win because of the cute factor. I think, for me, it was probably Lisa Tullier because she just went for it.
That dedication.
But, I mean, all of them went for it. I can't really choose.
I would say, out of all of them, my winner, for me, would be David Dennington.
It was pretty funny.
It was hilarious, more than funny. Did you see that greenness at the start? Feeding that plant water from his very mouth.
But then you got to think about Crispy and his green kale and water mix. That was just
true.
Disgusting.
If Becca had stood up, I think she would have been my winner.
I loved it that she couldn't stand up. It was hilarious. And Ben's just like, yeah,
Ben's like,
stand up.
I'll just put something on your feet.
Oh my word! And Lauren's was just amazing. Apparently, that green face paint actually stained her face a little bit yellow after, which I thought was hilarious. Yeah, I think they all did brilliantly.
Guys, get your votes
really
in.
Impressed.
We will release the winner on Instagram in a little bit. So get your votes in now and we will count them up. Guys, we are coming to an end of this live stream. Everyone say, oh. I can't believe it. We've had a great time. Remember those moments of making a circle out of paper and trying to make yourself green. Oh, what amazing times. And Ben's talk genuinely was brilliant today.
Yeah.
Please don't forget, you can go back, you can watch this talk and any other talk. Also, all the Hope Dailies on Welcome Youth on YouTube. It is ace. Go back, watch them all.
And you can also watch all of the challenges individually because we've uploaded them separately on the YouTube page now. We also have to remind you about the Zoom chats which are happening on Monday 7:30 for years 13 plus to 10. Yeah, well, I should say the other way around, shouldn't I, dear? 10 to 13 plus. Yeah. And on Thursdays at 7:30 for year groups from 7 to year 9. And also, just to remind you about church on Sunday, you can come and join us online.
It is live.welcomechurch.online. online.
And we also want to remind you quickly one more time about the Around the World GoFundMe page. If you want to contribute in miles or in money, it's up to you. Anything would be great. So,
links in the comments. Also, you can find everything on the Welcome Church Facebook page. Guys, we love you. Thank you for coming to join us. We'll be here same time next week. You know where to be. If you need us, we're here. We love you.
And we'll see you then. Bye!